Hey there, I'm Stacy England and I am a mixed media artist. I usually paint on canvases. Today I'm going to do a triangle one. Artistbrandcanvas.com. I get my canvases from him. They're made in the USA in California, and he has a website you can order from them. So I have Annie Sloan's chalk paint, and you can get any chalk paint from Hobby Lobby or whatever, but I like hers because it's thick. And then I have Color Shot spray paint. They have awesome colors. I really enjoy using theirs, easy to spray. And Island Girl is the color I'm using. And Treasure Chest is one I always use. And then I'm gonna use some 7th generation paper towels. The reason why I use 7th generation is because it doesn't have the logo on it. It doesn't say the 7th generation on it, it just has this cool texture to it. I want to use a lot of it. Some of it I don't even want to put paint on because I'm going to do something with the spray paint and the paper towel. I take the Island Girl and spray it on there, and that will cause it to make a different color. So you just cross hatch. I'm going to do the treasure chest. Sorry. I've tried acrylics with chalk or with spray paint, and the two don't mix together very well. So that's why I use chalk. So I just cross hatch. It brings some depth and dimension. It changes the color that I think is cool. Makes it look old. I love that about it. Okay, so now I'm going to do this edge right here. And I am going to use gold first. Spray on a gold. And then blue. And then vintage lace. And I'm going to take some paper towel, 2 of them, and you place it over top. Soak it in, and then take it off. I want some right here. The order of the spray paint is important. So sometimes you get little happy accidents, as Bob Ross would call them, and you need to do it again. Because once this dries, if you want to spray over it again, it's totally workable. You can fix your mistake. So maybe I'll show you how it looks with the different order. So sometimes I just take the spray paint and just spray it like that. All right, so up here I'm going to turn the canvas around. I'm going to do a different order of paint, and you'll see that So I'll do white first, vintage lace first, and then gold, and then blue. And peel it off. It's just different. It doesn't come through as much. So you can wait for that to dry and then do it again. I'm going to take a small palette knife. I'm going to start the flowers. So you just do some triangles. And I kind of just don't ever have a plan. I just wherever and however it wants to be. And spray paint dries so quick, so does chalk paint, and that's what I love about it. I want it to be a little bigger. Then I take the treasure chest, spit it in the middle, and then move that paint around to make some shadows. Sometimes I even take the spray paint and just spray the palette brush, or palette knife, sorry. And you can do it that way too. Because sometimes it's scary to just spray it, because the spray paint sometimes gives you happy accidents. But sometimes makes it look better. Okay, if this is a full flower, I need it circle in the center. So I'm going to take some paint out. Just lightly spray it. A lot of the times, mistakes make the best invention. One of the ways I got into spray paint is I used to do set design or set painting for the high school for their musical. And I couldn't reach one of the top parts of the house that I was painting. And I thought, how am I going to get that? And I just used some spray paint to create some wallpaper and flowers, and was like, well, that was cool. So that's how that started. You just tap it. Tap, tap, give it a little tap. And then, there we go. And you can do it the other way to connect those so they don't look out of place. Okay, so over here. No, just wait a minute. First body. That's a good one. That's always how it just rolling swing it. And then once these are a little dry, I go and take the small fan brush and gently put it in the center. And then once it's dry, I'll take the old white again and just come over the top and do the tips. I think it's still wet, so I won't. Just kind of go on top to highlight it. All right, and you wait for it to dry.